Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Wladimir Klitschko's ring walk is very interesting here. This isn't over. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Wladimir Klitschko's death has to be first and foremost on his to-do list, isn't it, Teddy?
Yeah, I would say so. You ever see that commercial where the guy says, how do you spell relief?
Sure.
Well, it's kind of like, how do you spell victory in this fight? J-A-T. That's exactly the way you go.
That's what he wants. Oh, he just misses with that head shot. Oh, what a big hook to the head by Lewis. Nice two-punch combo by Wladimir Klitschko. Throughout your training career, what did you consistently feel more comfortable with? Training the shorter guy against the taller guy, or the taller guy against the shorter guy?
Well, you can't teach tall. You know what? That's there or not. I love to have those kind of advantages physically. You just have to make sure that you teach them to fight tall.
Lewis's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Oh, what a hook by Lewis! Fine looking right hand by Lewis. Wladimir Klitschko has shown that he is a complete, well-rounded boxer puncher. I mean, just look at his combination punching a low tech.
Yeah, and the key there is the jab. I mean, he uses that jab to set everything up. You know, sometimes he paws with it a little bit, but he's always keeping it busy. And most important, he's always controlling range. And so it's time to drop the hammer, the right hand.
Good 1-2 by Lewis. A solid, true uppercut by Wladimir Klitschko. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Wladimir Klitschko. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and light boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, we have to look at a calendar, just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko, of course, in the prime of his career as a reigning heavyweight champion, #1 heavyweight of the world for many recent years. Teddy, it's so interesting. People talk about the American heavyweight scene being down. Yet all you have to do is go across the pond and see what a superstar Klitschko is in Europe.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Europeans have come over here and they dominate, especially in the heavyweight division. There's no doubt about that. I look at it a little bit comparable to the NBA. You get a lot of Europeans come over to the NBA. They might not be as good athletically, but they're real solid with the fundamentals of the game. They know how to play the game. They know how to shoot. They know how to play defense. All those aspects. Well, the Russians, the Europeans, they come over here with good amateur backgrounds, and it's really serving them, and it has served Klitschko.
And that has some fight to it, that right hand by Lewis. Little double jab to the head. Come on, just knifing up with that uppercut by Lewis. Wladimir Klitschko is going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully.
Yeah, that's what I like to see, and that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spot. Good job.
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
Lewis is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Wow, nice flush left hand. Lewis's big shot comes crashing home. Early on here in the round, and he's already down. And he doesn't look good at all. One, two. Lewis's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lewis. Nice strike after catching one by Wladimir Klitschko. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Lewis. Wladimir Klitschko has every tool on the tool belt. Now, you see what happens when he utilizes one of them, the left hand. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Lewis's combination punching working out well there. He made it 3 solid shots. Good work defensively by Wladimir Klitschko. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
And he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Lewis is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. And the round comes to an end.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Keep throwing more punches to the body.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Wladimir Klitschko's in control so far, 2 rounds to 1. Still anybody's fight. I think he's been the busier guy, though.
Yeah, he has been the busier guy. And also, he's been the better real estate agent. You know, location, location, location. He's been in the right position for his style. He's been in tight.
Lewis is stunned and staggered. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
No,
look at that. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
A snapping combination by Lewis. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Well targeted right hand by Wladimir Klitschko. Lewis's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to...
Wladimir Klitschko's rocked by a big shot there. What a wild round as both men solid. Wladimir Klitschko down. Hopefully not out for his sake, but his opponent has found his groove. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Wladimir Klitschko. There's an excellent combination by Lewis. Lewis has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, if we train for a tough fight, you're ready for this.
Committing upstairs now, he goes there again. Wladimir Klitschko's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments in the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent. But first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you're looking at...
Did you see that? And he beat the count? I don't think so here, Kenny.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Lewis is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lewis. With that headshot. Wow! Lewis is down and he may be out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Wladimir Klitschko's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.